What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Now, a lot of us were shocked months ago when it was revealed by Giancarlo Esposito himself that he would be joining the MCU, and what I'm sure is the first of many big-name castings that are about to be revealed at San Diego Comic-Con in D23. Now, although he was cryptic about the details surrounding his role, we then saw some on-set footage and behind-the-scenes photos of said character while they were shooting the reshoots for Captain America Brave New World, leading some industry insiders to weigh in and speculate as to who they thought he was playing. One of them that we covered here at the channel said that he might be playing Raoul Bushman, an antagonist and villain usually paired up with Moon Knight, which would make sense given Giancarlo Esposito's comments about him showing up in Brave New World and then there being a series afterwards. But today, and from a different industry insider, he may be playing a totally different character, one that ties not only to S.H.I.E.L.D., but also to Cable and X-Force in the future of the MCU, and specifically Punisher. We're going to break it all down during this video, who Giancarlo Esposito is playing, according to industry insider My Time to Shine Hello. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews, to the occasional industry insider report and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the sub button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. The next one is right around the corner for Deadpool and Wolverine's release next month. Again, all you gotta do is be a sub, leave a comment if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so this is the latest update, again coming from industry insider and anonymous Twitter scoopster My Time to Shine Hello. And while they don't always get everything right, they have a pretty good track record over the last couple of years. They indicated yesterday that Giancarlo Esposito would actually be playing G.W. Bridge, or George Washington Bridge, in the MCU. And given what we already know from what little we've seen, it matches the character profile perfectly. G.W. Bridge is trained in hand-to-hand combat, the use of firearms, and a skilled strategist, and is a high-ranking member of S.H.I.E.L.D. He has contacts all over the world and has access to advanced technology, classified information. You can think of him sort of as a Nick Fury of sorts, but a lot more in the field, a lot more doing work, and he's a high-ranking S.H.I.E.L.D. member. He's not at the absolute top like Nick Fury. But this would go a long way in explaining what we've already seen on screen of him with his throwing knives and his guns, what his character looks to be doing, and why he would be involved in Captain America Brave New World. If something's going on with the intelligentsia behind the scenes in the government, G.W. Bridge would be involved on S.H.I.E.L.D.'s behalf. Now, of all the characters we've heard so far, this one to me makes the most sense, and let me explain. He was a member of Six Pack. I think a lot of us remember from the action figures. That's when he was joined up with Cable. They were a mercenary group. Other members included Kane and Grizzly, but at one point he was actually hunting Cable for S.H.I.E.L.D. He was a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. Speaking of which, not only does he have ties to both X-Force, Wildpack, and S.H.I.E.L.D., but while he was in S.H.I.E.L.D., one of his main directives after Civil War was hunting the Punisher. And that's where I think the comments from Giancarlo Esposito come in about him showing up in Captain America Brave New World, and then from there having a quote-unquote series is actually the future Punisher series, where he'll be the antagonist hunting Jon Bernthal's Punisher on behalf of S.H.I.E.L.D. And so this casting again makes a lot of sense, because not only does it set up Giancarlo Esposito's character to be involved in the MCU right now, but it actually allows him to be involved in the MCU somewhat and for quite some time. And I think for a lot of us, that was really the hang up about a lot of the names we had heard, characters that came up tied to Giancarlo Esposito. Why would an actor like him, who should have some longevity in most series or movies that he plays, play a one-off villain like Raoul Bushman? That didn't quite line up. A character like G.W. Bridge, though, lines him up for a much longer run in the MCU, and one that can actually tie him to a bunch of different storylines in along the way, as one of those characters that pops up in multiple different projects, like you would expect from Giancarlo Esposito. Instead of just a one-off villain, shows up in Captain America Brave New World, turns out to be Raoul Bushman, and then Moon Knight defeats him in one of the TV series. It just didn't seem like a role that was big enough for an actor of his ilk. G.W. Bridge makes a lot more sense. Now, speaking of the future of the MCU, this is not something that's going to happen overnight, and I said this in a previous video that I don't expect us to see Jon Bernthal's Punisher in his own original series until at least after the second season of Daredevil Born Again has shot and been released, which is putting us on a year's timetable at this point. So Giancarlo Esposito teasing his character in Captain America Brave New World means it might be a while, a year or so, 2 years down the road, before we see him again as the lead antagonist in that Punisher Punisher series. That's again if I'm correct and there isn't a different series on the horizon, but with no immediate X-Force being introduced, no Cable, unless he's going to be part of a S.H.I.E.L.D. storyline specifically, a lot of the things he's involved with haven't really materialized yet in the MCU. That's stuff for the future, and so again, I do suspect it's going to be a year or two after this initial introduction during Captain America Brave New World before we see him show up again. But I'm also assuming Marvel Studios is going to reveal his character, G.W. Bridge or others, so we can have a better speculation after Brave New World comes out. But you guys let me know all your thoughts down below. Is this the type of character that you thought he was playing in the first place? And do you think we're going to get a Wild Pack or a Six-Pack mercenary group in the MCU, all with their enormous shoulder pads? I am all ears as always. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Okay, we're still giving away PlayStation 5s at the channel, and we're just going to continue to do that until the PlayStation 5 Pro or the 6 comes out. At this point, who knows which will be first. Also, when we get a little closer to Deadpool and Wolverine's release, say about 2 weeks out, we'll start doing more regular ticket giveaways for the film as well. If you want to be entered to win for either of those or any of the other future giveaways here at the channel, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button because you need to be a subscriber, then leave a comment down below. Because it's truly random, the more videos that you comment on here at the channel, the better chance you have of winning. Please remember that only winners will be announced when there is one, with the comment shown on screen and live with my voice announcing that winner. So if you should get a comment on my YouTube channel, really any YouTube channel, any platform with someone claiming you've won a prize, please remember that anybody can take a content creator's photo, make a new profile, use that photo, claim you've won a prize, and it's all just a scam to get you to pay for shipping. No content creator will ever ask you to DM them on a third-party app like Telegram or WhatsApp. No content creator, point blank, will ever ask you to pay for shipping. So if this should happen to you, although they've left us alone for the last year or two here at my channel, they've been attacking some of my friends' channels in this little corner of YouTube. So if you should get a comment like this somewhere, please report it to YouTube. YouTube is very fast and thorough about deleting and suspending those accounts. And then not only have you deleted that comment for you and other people on that channel, but you've deleted that comment across all of YouTube wherever they've spammed that. You are doing such a community service and really helping everybody out beyond just the content creator who's getting spammed. So if you should get a comment, remember, report it to YouTube. The best way to keep up with the content here at the channel has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you liked today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, wherever you listen to original music under the name All Fires. And while I would sincerely appreciate you guys checking my music out, thanks to those who already have, thanks for your support here at the channel. Stick around, we'll be posting again real soon.